Paulo Costa says that if Sean Strickland survives, it'll be the worst 25 minutes of his life. And for me, it sounds hot, but I'd like to see it. Paulo Costa talks a lot like this, but then he has performances against Luke Rockhold that are like, well, where was that? If you're going to go in there and beat former champion Sean Strickland, who I think should be pretty hungry coming into this fight. I think Sean Strickland should have a fire lit up under him after the controversial, let's say, decision against Dricus du Plessis. I thought Sean Strickland won rounds 1, 2, and 5. However, it was a close fight, and I didn't think it was a crazy robbery like a lot of people did. But fair enough, it was controversial and close. And I think that's going to light a fire up under Sean that if you couldn't put out Luke Rockhold's fire, I don't think you're going to put out Sean Strickland's fire. I'm just sorry to say. To me, based off of his own actions, Paulo Costa is no longer this guy that's the full of potential, juggernaut, Terminator-esque fighter that he was billed up to be. I believe Paulo Costa's become more of a meme fighter where, secret juice, chen chen, ha ha ha, all these things that he says on social media, which are crazy. He was talking crazy the other day. I don't know if anybody saw that, but, this he's a meme fighter at this point, in my opinion, and I just don't see him doing this to Sean Strickland, what he's describing here. If he survives, it will be the worst 5 rounds of his life. Yeah, you sure about that, bro? You sure about that? Because where was that against Whitaker? Where was that against Luke Rockhold? Where was that against anybody? Where was it against Israel Adesanya back in the days? Where was it against any of these people, man? You had a performance against Johnny Hendricks and you smoked him, but Johnny was already past it at that point. USADA got to him, etc., etc. But, I feel this is what he would like to happen. This is ideal circumstances. This is Paulo Costa achieving his highest potential happening. But based off of his actions and the way he's behaving and things like that, it's hard for me to view that. It's hard for me to view Paulo Costa as that, oh yeah, he found it. He's doing all the right things now. Like, nah, I don't think he is. I think he's still on some BS, and I think he's still, a little bit immature at this stage in his career. And I think, if he was that guy, big picture point, if Paulo Costa was that guy, he would have been able to stop Luke Rockhold, and if not stop him, dominate Luke Rockhold. Not even, not get taken down by Luke Rockhold, none of that stuff. Luke Rockhold had some good moments in that fight. None of that would have happened if Paulo was actually the guy, because let's just be honest about Luke Rockhold and where he is in his career. He's kind of, he's on the way out. And I just think if you were that guy, if you were that surging contender again, if you were that, could be a champion on any given Sunday kind of guy, Saturday, right, MMA, but you get my point. If you were him, you would finish Luke Rockhold, and he didn't, and he's talking like he could have, and he's talking like he could finish Sean, and I don't think he does, man. I really don't think he does. I don't think he has the fluidity in his boxing like a Alex Pereira, or just his striking in general. I don't think Paulo Costa has it to land one on a Sean Strickland. I just don't see that happening. In fairness to Paulo Costa, I will give him his credit and say he is a very strong starter and he can land something powerful on Strickland. But Strickland does tend to be a defensive-minded guy. And, he's going to fight behind the jab and he's going to be disciplined in that. And I feel if Strickland does decide to mix it up, like we've seen it before, I love the Uriah Hall fight because he mixed it in and he was grappling with him and landing punches from these grappling what would you call scrambles, I guess, and getting back up to the feet. Uriah's getting back up to the feet, and he's hitting him and hitting him. Sean Strickland was a madman in that fight, and he was mixing it up. He wasn't just, trying to box, But yeah, if Sean Strickland could get that going, I think Sean Strickland should be able to beat Paulo Costa anyways. I don't know, man. I don't view Costa as this guy. I'm either going to be completely wrong and he's going to go in there and knock out Sean Strickland, who knows, or I will be vindicated. Who knows what will happen? Let me know in the comment section what's in your crystal ball, how you see this playing out. Will I be wrong and Paulo Costa is victorious, or will I be correct and Sean Strickland will right the ship, get a win back, and show that I'm here for this title again, you know. What's going to happen? Let me know in the comment section below whether you agree, disagree. It does not matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.